If you are struggling with your spiritual journey, or if you are looking to just grow more within your path, then this video is going to be so incredible for you. And trust me, you are in the right place. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jess Impress. Thank you so much for coming today. Welcome back to my channel. Highly spiritual people don't just meditate and manifest. They also stop doing certain things in order to raise their vibrations and also to avoid from lowering their vibration. So today I'm breaking down 11 things that you need to stop doing right now if you want to level up spiritually. And stick with me until the end because each point is going to be so vital within your spiritual journey and you don't want to miss any of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that you should stop doing immediately if you want to grow spiritually is to stop seeking external validation from other people. So let's be real, all right? There are a lot of times that we make decisions or, we are doing certain things or acting in a very performative way in order to get the approval of others or even living up to the standards of other people. But the thing is that when you are in the spiritual journey, you understand that the only person who you need to seek validation from is yourself. You should really be asking yourself if you are truly happy with what you are doing in your life. You should also be checking in with yourself and making sure that you are living up to the standards that feel right for you and that feel good for you. And the more that you grow spiritually, the more that you're going to learn about yourself and the more that you are actually going to figure out exactly what it is that you need in this lifetime for you to feel happy, for you to be fulfilled, and also for you to have that sense of confidence about yourself to the point where someone else's opinion of you doesn't even faze you. So the second thing that I'm going to talk about today is that you should really stop engaging in negative self-talk. We all have these thoughts that come into our minds that tell us that we are not good enough, or if we are trying something that is new for us, which you are going to be doing a lot as you ascend spiritually. But if you are doing something that is completely new to you and out of your comfort zone, those negative thoughts are going to come in, right? However, you do not have to speak those things into existence. You can actually pivot those negative thoughts and change them into more positive affirmations. So let's say that if you are public speaking for the first time and you are going through this whole, internal battle of, I'm not good enough. What if everyone laughs at me? What if I stumble over my words? What if I don't know the right thing to say? What if I can't answer these questions? And those thoughts that are coming in are normal because we are in this human experience. However, as a spiritual being, you can sit back and be the observer of those thoughts and saying, it actually makes perfect sense as to why my human self is feeling the fear of going up on stage. However, as a spiritual being, you are also allowed to affirm and speak your truth out loud and understand that every single thing that we are speaking over our lives is going to be reflected back onto us. So if you are nervous, or if you are afraid, or if you are allowing for these negative thoughts to become physical by you speaking them out loud, that is what is going to become your reality. So if you are saying that you are a failure, what's going to be reflective in your life is failing. It's going to be even more failures that you are going to come face to face with. So go back and listen to, I have a bunch of meditations that are up that are there to help you affirm your true essence as a spiritual being, because trust me, okay, you are powerful, you are magnetic, you are abundant, and you you are in charge of your own reality. And so when you're speaking these positive affirmations over your life, the universe has no choice but to deliver those positive things to you. The third thing that you should stop doing immediately if you are looking to grow spiritually is you should really stop holding on to any resentment and anger that you may have in your heart, in your body, in your emotions, okay? The more emotional baggage that you carry with you, the less that you are going to be in full alignment with the positive manifestations that you are looking to bring into your life. You are not going to be in full alignment with your higher self if you are carrying this resentment or this pain, right? So what's going to happen is that you're going to actually feel that resistance in your body, and it's going to manifest itself as physical pain. I'm telling y'all this because I have experienced this myself. Okay, I've had so much resentment in my heart, and I didn't realize that me carrying on all of this emotional baggage was actually causing a lot of pain within my arm. And if you know my story, you know that I suffered from complex regional pain syndrome for 2 years. And one of the craziest things that I discovered was that as soon as I released that pain, as soon as I released those emotions that I was holding on to within myself, between me and the universe, I felt relief immediately. Okay, I felt myself becoming lighter. I felt myself becoming freer. So do what you need to do. If you need to go to therapy, if you need to go to hypnosis, if you need to have some one-on-one conversations, if you need to get my 21-day manifestation journal to really heal those emotional wounds, you must do that for you to really see yourself grow spiritually. Okay, we experience a lot of things in life, but we are not supposed to carry those things with us. We are supposed to observe the experience and understand that it is there to help us grow. It's not there to keep us stuck. And a lot of the times when we experience something, we carry that baggage with us. It gets stuck onto us, and then we're wondering why we cannot have a healthy relationship or why money is just not flowing to us. And the reason why is because there are all of these blockages that are emotions that are just stuck there. And the universe is all about flow. So releasing these emotional blocks is going to help you be in a flow state with the universe. And once you are in that flow state, then you are going to experience incredible spiritual growth. You're going to experience your manifestations coming to you rapidly. The next thing that you should stop doing is you should stop comparing yourself to others, okay? We are really in a society to where it is so easy to compare ourselves to others, especially with how much social media impacts our lives on a day-to-day basis, right? But understand that everyone's journey is unique. Your journey is not going to be the same as someone else's, which means that the timing of their success is not the same as the timing of your success. It's like comparing apples to oranges. That is so cliche, and maybe that's very millennial of me to say, but that is really what it is. It's like you are comparing two things that cannot be compared when you are looking at someone else and when you are using their life as the metrics for your life. Whatever the comparisons are should really be stopped, okay? It's going to put you in a place to where you're going to go into that negative self-talk, and as we've already spoken about earlier in this video, that is not going to help you achieve any sort of spiritual growth. It's actually going to put you in resistance to who you are as a spiritual being. So fully embrace your journey, okay? Fully embrace your challenges, fully embrace any success that you have, and allow for that to just make you love yourself even more. The fifth thing that a lot of spiritual people stop doing is ignoring their intuition. The more that you grow spiritually, the more that your intuition becomes clear to you. I'm telling you, okay, the universe will always deliver when you ask for clarity. And so that is a big one, okay? So trusting your intuition and following your intuition. There are a lot of times that we're like, I did have a gut feeling that I shouldn't have gone there. And now I see why I had that feeling in the pit of my stomach. And honestly, the more that you grow spiritually, the more that you're like, you know what? I trust that pit in my stomach, and I don't need to see why I'm having this feeling or why I'm being told to not go down a certain path. I'm just going to trust it and allow for things to unfold the way that they are supposed to. Number 6 is resisting change. Change can be so scary. It can be messy. It can be unpredictable, especially when the change is something that is incredibly drastic or dynamic in your life. It is so easy for us to fall into this trap of resisting that change that is happening. However, when you are on the spiritual path, it is so important for you to understand that everything is happening for you. Things are not happening to you, okay? You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not a victim of this change. The universe may be moving things in or out of your life based on what you have asked the universe for, and also based on where you are going spiritually. These dynamic changes are there to help you grow. You don't go through changes, you are growing through changes. And that is a big thing that a lot of spiritual people have taught me, and that's something that I have implemented into my journey. And it has helped me change my perspective so much, especially when these sorts of challenges come up, because now I'm saying, thank you to the universe for releasing these things from my life. Express gratitude to the universe. Also, ask God for strength. You can ask God for the tools that you need to get through the challenges, okay? To get through these drastic, unexpected changes. The 7th thing that a lot of people do when they want to experience a huge shift in their spiritual journey is they let go of fear. So you feel the fear and then you do it anyways. Don't allow for fear to stop you from achieving your dreams, from achieving your goals, even from stepping outside of who you have been into who you want to be. A lot of the times, because we are unaware of something or because there's so much mystery in the next chapter, we look at it and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid because there's so much uncertainty. But the truth is that everything is uncertain. And understand that you are divinely supported, okay? And you should affirm that every day. You can say, I am divinely supported by the universe. Okay, so number 8 is spiritual people do not react out of ego, all right? We react out of love, love, love. Love means that you extend grace, you understand your own triggers, and when you are in the moment when someone is triggering you, you understand that the reaction that you give has nothing to do with them triggering you. That has everything to do with your ego. Your ego is actually what is feeling that pain. It's feeling the hurt. It's feeling that urge to just fight back. And so when we as spiritual beings are developing, it is so important for you to understand that you do not have to react out of those negative emotions. Just know that that is showing you where you need to heal. It is the universe illuminating that blockage that is inside of you. Number 9 is living in the past or the future, okay? The only moment that you have is right now. But when we live so much in either the past or the future, what happens is that we start to feel anxiety. Our vibration starts to shift a little bit, okay? We start to feel those doubts and disbeliefs. The universe will always guide you towards what is best for you. If you are open and listening, then you are going to receive the wisdom that is going to put you in the right place at the right time. So, yes, we all have these things that we have struggled with in the past. We all have situations that can be incredibly triggering for us. However, those situations are not here right now. So I don't want to feel that emotion, because then once we feel that emotion, which is energy and motion, and that is what the universe is responding to, it's the vibration that we're carrying. When we are feeling that and when we are vibrating on that past hurt or that past trauma, or even the anxiety of what if it doesn't happen in the future, or being so hyper focused on the future, what's happening is that now that is the vibration of what we are resonating on, and the universe is going to respond to that and give you that vibration in return. Number 10 is a lot of spiritual people stop doubting their power. Once you start realizing the things that you can do, exactly what you are capable of, nobody can really tell you anything about who you are. You're like, you know what? I am the It's about understanding that we are the universe. We are literally reflections of the universe. You realize just how powerful you are. And I'm going to tell you that you are a super creator. You are a super manifester. And this power that is inside of you is only going to grow stronger and stronger the more that you grow spiritually. So stop doubting yourself, all right? Number 11, and this is probably the most important of them all, and that is you have to stop neglecting your spiritual practice. Trust me, okay? I know life can get incredibly hectic, all right? But you have to make time for your spiritual practices. You have to make time to meditate, to journal, to talk to your higher self. 5 minutes a day is all it takes, okay? Yes, you should ideally do more, all right, if you can. I realize that it takes a lot of discipline. I think that a lot of the times, people get in their minds so much about what they want to do spiritually, or all of the things that they have to do, without even realizing that some of the most simple things, like meditating, or just walking out in nature, or just really going through and saying everything that you're grateful for as soon as you wake up in the morning, those are small things that can make the biggest difference in your growth and in your journey. All right, so if any of these have resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. You can actually use the points that I discussed today as a checklist to make sure that you are in alignment with your higher self and with your highest path. Don't forget to check out the 21-day manifestation journal that I am actually going to post in the description box and my bio. And I'm just sending so much light and healing to everyone that needs it. Okay, so please don't forget to spread a whole lot of love. Don't forget to love on yourself. All right, so I'm going to talk to y'all soon. I love you. I love you. I love you.